got a little break in the weather here in South Carolina, and I guess this is the calm before the storm that's coming. It's been raining here basically all day on and off, and it's still wanting to drizzle just a little bit, but the radar is showing that we have a little gap in the weather, and we have had these 4 crab pots that we're fixing to go pull with you guys set out here for 2 to 3 days now.
This will be the
third day.
Once
So we've already checked them one time with you guys and did really good. It had 37 keeper blue crabs, and we're wanting to run out here real quick and pull these pots up and sort them and see what we have. We need to get these pots up before the storm makes its way on up to Florida and come up through North Carolina and puts more rain on us in this area also. I've been watching some videos and stuff. The Key West waterman down in Florida, he just put out a video on YouTube where he was showing, you know, what the storm is doing to Key West right now. On his side, he's saying he was on the north side of Key West, I believe, and it wasn't that bad. And then when he went over around the southwestern side of Key West, man, it was rough coming in that area. And I've been seeing little videos that people are posting on Facebook. The Midlands of South Carolina, even Bamberg, South Carolina, the roads are flooded and stuff. Parts of North Carolina, terrible flooding going on there. Our prayers go out to everyone in those areas, and hopefully anybody in the path of this storm that's about to hit down there in Florida, they're able to get out of its way.
Yeah, Hurricane Helene is putting it on them.
Yes.
Trying to get out before the rain gets to us.
Yeah, and you know, certain parts of Florida, they're calling for up to 15 to 20 foot tidal surges, and man, I just feel so sorry for the businesses and families and stuff in that area. But we need to run out here with you guys and pull these pots, get them on up, because we are limited on how long we are supposed to leave these pots set out. Give us a little push here, Steph. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Ready to go.
And you can see it's a nasty day here, cloudy. I don't know if you can see it, but it is slightly, still a little slight drizzle here. So far we hadn't seen any flooding or anything in our area. I did hear that they are calling for a 1 to 2 foot tidal surge here in South Carolina. I'm not too sure about that. I guess we'll see what happens. We have been having some extreme high tides here with the harvest moon. You can see this dot right here, how high the tides have been getting, and I believe right now it is about high tide here. I really hadn't checked it, but I believe it's been getting a little bit higher than what you see in here right now. unfortunate that the little island that we live on right here in South Carolina, we're actually one of the lowest barrier islands or little islands in South Carolina that has homes on it. You can see with the high tides, we're only a foot or two above sea level at that time, so it doesn't take much to flood our area or our little island. Take a little slow little ride with you guys through these marsh creeks today. Anybody that was on our videos with us, the last one we put out, you seen that we was in a terrible rush because the tide was going out. We were trying to rush to pull our pots and get back to the house, and while we were out there pulling those pots, we also rebaited our pots. So now we're needing to not only pull the pots and sort the crabs, but we're gonna have to take those 4 crab pots and load them on the boat and take them back to our house with us today also.
Yeah, not only are we out of time crabbing with them as far as the bait's probably far gone, but because of this storm coming in and the tide's coming up, we don't want to lose our traps out here, so we're gonna take them back home so we know where we hope they're safe.
And we don't want to end up in a situation where the crab traps have just been out here too long and we ain't been able to go out and check them, and the crabs, die in the traps from just being trapped too long. I don't really know how long that would take, but we definitely don't want that to happen. So we're coming up on our first pot here now. If you've never crabbed with us here in South Carolina, we are using a yellow crab pot buoy on our crab traps because we are recreational crabbers. You can see my gauge right there. The inside of this gauge from this side to this side measures 5 inches. So we're looking for 5-inch crabs here in South Carolina. And as we measure them, I'll show you where we measure them. Oh man, the trap feels kind of heavy. Oh boy, look at here, look at here.
I see some crabbies.
Look at there, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man,
Hot
some beauties.
bull.
Some
Lovely.
beautiful crabs. I see some in there look like they'll go. That guy over there looks like a 6-incher. So they devoured the bait. Look at here.
Nothing but
This is
bones
what's left. And this was spot-tailed bass carcasses, little pinfish, grunts, just different little trash fish that we had thrown in the trap that we catch. And spot-tailed bass carcasses that we had, actually a guy down at the boat landing here at Eddings Point boat landing in Beaufort. I was down there just watching the boats, and this guy was about to throw his carcasses away, and he says, "Hey, do you want them?" I said, "Yeah, I want them." And
he had mentioned watching the videos, so he knew we probably were going to use them to crab.
That's right. I was like, thankful, and was telling him, well, yeah, I make some videos on YouTube. He said, yeah, I know it. He said, I watch them. So, hey, thank you.
Yeah, if you're watching this one, thank you. We got dinner off of your
And I
carcasses.
cannot remember his name. My bad.
Yeah, please forgive us for that. We're terrible with names sometimes.
One thing you have to understand about YouTubers, guys, is a lot of y'all see us over and over and over, so you get to know us by the video. So when we meet people, you know, we may forget you know your name. Meeting you once is not like you meeting us over and over again on YouTube, right?
Yeah, so please forgive us. You can remind us of your name in a comment if you would like. That may help us remember it, seeing it in writing and talking to you before.
And another thing that I should have did is brought a cooler or something to put our keeper crabs in. So I'm just gonna go through these real quick. That's a small crab. This guy right here is the next smallest one I see. And this gauge right here, this is how this gauge works for the ones that's never crabbed with us. Is we're measuring point to point on the shell. That's actually a keeper. There's one more small, that was the smallest crab.
Yeah.
All of these crabs are huge. There's
nice yellow underbelly on that one.
So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 big blue crabs in the first pot. And this rain's gonna get us.
It's starting to rain a little more, so let's get
We're gonna have to speed it up. These pots to make sure that there's no grass or anything stuck around that prop. I think this 25 should be pushing us along a little bit faster. Wipe that lens a little bit, Steph. Bear with us, guys. It's raining. We're doing the best we can to bring you guys along on another video.
Pot number 2. And looks like we're going to be getting wet, so you're probably going to get a little wet too on the screen. You're probably dry wherever you are watching this though, so.
It's okay. They don't mind seeing us get wet, I'm sure.
No?
Do you guys mind us getting wet? As long as you're sitting at home staying dry, right? Some of you got a lot more to worry about than we do. Don't look like we're going to get as much rain in this area as some of the other areas. Wow, look at that rusty crab there.
He is rusty.
Is he dead? He is dead in there, man. That's not good. Hate to see that. It happens sometimes though. I got this other big crab here.
He'd be a good one to keep for bait for those of you who fish with crabs.
Yeah, he's definitely dead. This crab right here, I'm trying to get him to go down through this funnel the way these crab traps are designed. And there he goes, he's down where I can dump him.
That bait is stinky.
It's not only the bait, it's this dead crab. The dead crabs that get in there.
Sometimes the crabs kill each other.
Look at there.
That's a waste.
Well, at least the minnows will eat good.
Yeah, the other crabs down there, that didn't get caught. And it looks like this one's
Check
the
this
only.
little guy right here.
Yep, that one's short, and this one grabbed one right here.
That might be the one we checked earlier. He's short.
Too short.
You see any more?
That one's
Let's check this guy right here.
he looks pretty good.
So this gauge comes in.
That one's a little tiny bit too short.
This gauge that we have, it comes in handy, guys. If you could just make you one like that, and you can make it out of a piece of wood. It doesn't have to be steel.
Alright, all the rest of those keepers.
Take you a piece of board, plywood or something. Just cut you a notch out of it, 5 inches to have on your boat. They work great, or you can check down here in Beaufort. I know like the Beaufort Boat and Dock Supply, they have them. I'm sure like Graco, they'll probably have them, because I know they sell crab pots and stuff at those stores. Slide that around for me. And let me check this little motor real quick, Steph.
Alright. Got a little tiny fiddler crab. It's probably hanging on to the pot, or maybe it was in the boat already. Square back marsh crab is actually what they are, is that kind. Big boy there. And I'm just trying to turn these over. Keep their chances of staying alive better.
Well, there was some trash around our prop. So that was definitely slowing us down. With these little motors like this, it doesn't take much to where that prop is not pushing as fast.
We'll keep wiping you guys off, but I feel sure you're going to keep getting wet.
A little bit more power here now. So we've got a little ride to make. I'm going to bring you guys right back on when we pull in the pot over on the other side. So we've made it around to this third crab pot, and we're getting a little wet out here. This is a wet t-shirt crabbing day.
Yeah, a little nautical for you guys. Not really super windy or wavy, but we're wet.
And it's picked up. You can see.
Yeah, y'all probably couldn't see the little sprinkles earlier when it was just barely drizzling. It wasn't hitting the water enough, but now I bet you can see all these little dots on the water.
I thought we had a little bit more gap in the weather, but that's okay. I mean, we definitely did not want to leave these crab pots set out. Like I was saying, I don't want to run the risk in more crabs being dead in our pots. You seen that there was 2 dead in that last one. And we're way back in here. Take a look around this little crab pot right here. There's a fork right here in the river, and I placed it here because I like to try to catch the crabs coming out of both of those forks.
Oh, looks like it worked a little bit.
You see our bait was still looking pretty decent in this pot. Nothing compared to what was in there though.
Right. The rest of the critters can keep on eating that little bit.
So if you love blue crab crabbing, this South Carolina crabbing is some of the best crabbing there is. I know there's some bigger crabs seen up north, but I don't think they have the quantity of crabs that we have. Now over around Louisiana, I watch some of those guys over there, and I know y'all have a ton of crabs over there also. Leave it in the comments. Do you guys that live in Louisiana love crabbing?
Yeah, buddy, we know they do. Some of them. Little virgin female there with that red apron. Looks like she's about to shed, so she'll become a soft shell crab here soon. This is her I was talking about right there. See how bright red her apron is. Let go. I've let go of you, now you let go of me. Some red claws she's got. This one's short too, here for sure. This one, we'll check him.
This
looks like he's gonna
small,
be a little
small, yeah.
And I saw another one.
This one here.
This one right here's got real short points. That
one's good.
This one's got short points though.
Yeah, a little short there.
Yep, a little short.
Come on.
Just a hair.
And check this guy right here out.
One of you guys said in the last video these crabs are rambunctious, and you're right. Some of them are rambunctious.
And in the comments, I want one of you guys to tell everybody, why is this crab right here? Why is it so important? Or what's the significance of it by being rusty? You guys know, right? He about got me in the face.
Are you going to pin their comment if they're the first ones to tell you?
If you're the first one to tell me the significance of a rusty crab and why everybody wants to see a rusty big crab in their pot, I'm going to pin that as the #1 comment that everybody gets to see.
All right, I think all the rest of them look like keepers. On to pot number 4.
And luckily, pot number 4.
I need windshield wipers on here and here.
Pot number 4 is just right up the creek, thankfully, and then we're only 200 yards back to our house. She forgot that I was talking to you guys.
I was already going to the house.
It happens. We get distracted too, guys.
You know, to me, y'all are just our buddies along for the ride with us. I forgot I'm the one holding you for a second.
Woo, we need to wipe that lens again already.
I need one of them little super Mini Cooper little windshield wipers. You think that'll fit on here?
I'm not sure.
Nah, not quite. Alright, coming up on pot number 4 already right here.
Why?
Again? Why don't I just keep wiping?
So thankfully, the GoPros are waterproof. The only thing bad about this one is we are running an external mic, so one of the hatches, the doors is open on it, but it's probably going to be okay. They're pretty durable cameras.
I'm gonna try to hold you down at an angle a little bit, maybe keep some of the water off of you a little bit.
And you know, we don't get sponsored or nothing by you, GoPro, I'm promising you that, but
no, because this is an old one, GoPro 7. I think they're up to like 13 now.
That's what I was going to mention, is we've been using these same cameras now for 5 to 6 years. How many?
I think at least 4.
No, it's been more than that. It's been more than that. Because remember, when you first got it, you said, we're going to use that thing at least 6 years.
No, I don't remember that, but if you do, okay. I'll go along with you, whatever.
You just want me to...
Since it doesn't really make a hill of beans either way, one way or the other.
That's right.
We just hope it keeps right on working until at least we finish this video. And maybe a few more.
But I wonder why, if it didn't mount to a hill of beans, why did she, you know, say that it was 4 when I said 5 or 6? It didn't matter.
No, not really.
Is it them love-hate situations that we deal with all the time?
Just type A personality.
Yeah, the type A that wants to be right all the time.
All right, this guy's a little small. This one looks like he's probably a little small. Oliver's got us stacked up good here. No, he's a keeper. This one is small here.
And here comes another rain band. A band of heavy rain coming here, guys. Woo. Tomorrow's gonna be the day, though. I know that hurricane's supposed to be, you're gonna start seeing the effects of it down in Florida tonight, and then on into tomorrow we're gonna start seeing winds and stuff even in this area. We hope everybody stays safe out there and, you know, gets out of the way of that storm. If you got any chance of getting out of the way of that storm that's coming, do so. I hate we ended up getting caught in this rain like this with you guys, so you see what we got. We just wanted to share another video with you guys, bring you out on the water. Didn't expect it to go like this, but it is what it is, guys. You guys take care, stay safe. We love each and every one of you, and hope that if you're not a subscriber by now, you go ahead and hit the subscribe and the like button for us. So a little demonstration of how we clean the crabs real quick is we pin it down, put our thumb on this claw underneath the body, pull up on that corner, pop the shell off, then we rip the facial features off the crab, clean the dead man's fingers or the lungs off the crab. And we pull the apron off, this part right here. Once we do that, you got the innards inside of it. And we just use the water hose with high pressure to clean it out. So cleaning blue crabs really isn't that hard. We ended up with a mountain of pretty crabs. And we're going to give you a count. Let you know exactly how many we ended up with. And look how beautiful our crabs look after we've cleaned them. Full of that pretty white, yummy blue crab meat. So there's 2, 4, 6,
8, 10,
12, 14,
16, 18,
20,
22, 24,
26,
28, 30,
32,
34, 36,
37, 38, 39,
39.
39, and those right there are just some of the claws that popped off of the crabs as we were cleaning them, and I guarantee you they will not go to waste. So thanks you guys for coming crabbing with Steph and I out on the waters of Beaufort, South Carolina. If you like videos like this, remember, give us that like and hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. And remember, YouTube, our channel, is free for all of you to watch. So stay out of the path of this storm, guys, that's coming, and you know, take care and stay safe. The only thing that matters the most in this life is your life. So get out of the path of the storm if you're in this way. If you have any way of getting out of the path of it, do so. And pray for others. Pray that everything goes well for them in their area. And we'll see you guys on the next video. Take care.